Peace and bliss. It's your girl Goddess Mystic, and I'm coming through with the shadow work readings. What's up? What it do, honey? What's popping? Coming through with the shadow work readings. We are continuing on through with Leo. What's up, my Leos? How are we doing out here in these streets, honey? Y'all go ahead and waft in this Palo Santos, honey. Waft it, waft it, waft it, waft it, and then I'm gonna just give me a little of that too. So let's get into it for my Leos. Before I get into it, Leos, I don't know what's going on here, but goddamn. Anyway, before I get into it, my Leos, honeys, let me tell y'all something. It's so crazy because y'all got the cards that y'all got. First of all, y'all came up at the end of the deck, and it's just like, I don't know why I'm here. Like, nobody puts baby in the corner, but it's like nobody puts Leo last. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not the energy that's coming through. So that could be definitely something that's that could be a theme coming up with shadow work reading. But let us get into it though. You know, I gotta get my little picture. So we got Leo. Leo's here for this shadow work reading. The second card here, we actually got 3 cards for y'all. The second card we got here is in conjunct. This is definitely difficulties. This is where tension comes, you know what I'm saying? And I can get that because Leo was literally at the back, and I'm hearing like back burner. We got Neptune. Y'all know Neptune is the I'm hearing something about your gifts. Neptune. Neptune is the planet of dreams. This is the planet of illusions, inspiration. This is where dreams become a reality, but this is also where like you can get too caught up in your dreams, like daydreaming type energy. This is like, you know, and where like you actually, well, I don't know why I'm here. Like someone could be like, it's like where you don't really know the difference between like reality versus like the illusions, okay? And then we got last quarter. Now the last quarter is definitely like after, oh no, this is before becoming a new moon, okay? So that actually had just passed. But in the last quarter moon, this is like you appreciating all the growth that you have, all of the growth that you've accomplished for yourself, all the things that you have accomplished this far. Okay. So anyway, let's get into this message. So definitely some tension, right? I don't know why I'm hearing like some type of tensions between your motivations. I was hearing something about your gifts. Y'all could probably not be tapping into your gifts fully. And then this is like having like somebody could have like expectations that are a bit too high of themselves, or maybe it's like you don't really have enough expectations for yourself, you know, whichever way. But anyway, before we get into this, let me just go ahead and let y'all know this is gonna be very general, honey. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. As I always tell my folks, my family, my people, honey, I'm only a messenger, so do not shoot me. You got any type of issues with what I say, what comes out during this time, during these messages, honey, you're gonna have to take that up with yourself, honey. I usually say take it up with spirit, but this on you. Also, I like to tell my folks, honey, if the message really don't resonate with you, honey, if it don't fit, it just ain't your shit. Like, we ain't about to try to fit things on it. You ain't about to argue with me just because it don't fit. Because, honey, that mean it ain't for you. It ain't for you. I just feel like I shouldn't have to say that. Anyway, let's get into these messages, though. I'm trying to get the but I don't want the bottom of the screenshot. I'm trying to get it to where like my head is like, you know, at the top. So y'all don't judge me. Y'all know I like things a certain way. I like things a certain way. I'm a Virgo. So anyway, let's get into this messages for my Leos. I'm about to say Libras. And guess what's right behind y'all though, which is so crazy, Leos. The card right behind y'all is literally Libra. So y'all can have Libra in your chart. Y'all might need to look and see where Neptune is also. And that's a message I got. So, okay. So I don't know what it is about y'all right now, but it's just like, never mind. I'm just letting the message come out. All right. Anyway, we got 5 questions we going through today. 5:15. That could be a very significant time for y'all right now. 5:15 is on the clock. I'm a bit discombobulated, so y'all please don't mind me as I continue going out through these messages, honey. Yeah. Shadow work healing. We all healing out through this time. So y'all be very gentle. Be very gentle with me. Be very gentle with yourselves throughout these messages. I forgot I did not do like the disclaimer in every video, but this is a disclaimer. Shadow work can be very triggering. It could, trigger people into somehow getting into like a depressive mood. Not diagnosing anybody with depression, but I'm saying like it could be understood if you do go into like a very low depressive state when you do shadow work. That's why it's often done in combination with self-love work. So make sure you guys do a lot of self-love work. Make sure you guys are having compassion with yourself, and make sure that you are taking only the messages that are resonating with you. Don't try to take messages that do not resonate with you, because this is collective. Every message may or may not resonate with you. It may not resonate exactly as I say it, but you know how it how it will resonate with you. Now, everything that I say exactly is not going to come out how you probably understand, because sometimes I don't even understand what the fuck I be saying, because, it's just the way that spirit be communicating with me, the way that I be picking it up and bringing it to you. So, with that being said, and with all of that being, with all that is due, I don't even know how that phrase is. See what I'm saying? But yeah. Like, be gentle with yourselves. Okay, what I'm saying? I say, okay, what I'm saying. Anyway, let me get into the messages. We got 5 questions here. We're going to start off with the first one. First one is, what triggers do my Leos need to be working on right now? I don't know why I'm hearing something about being given. I just got gift. That was like one of the first words that came. What triggers do my Leos need to work on right now? We got the 6 of Coins. We got the past. And we got this 5 of Coins with the 5 of Swords. Ooh, I was about to... Hold on, wait. I got the wrong... Hold on, wait. Nobody said nothing to me. It's crazy. This ain't the right deck, though. We ain't doing it like that. I'm glad I caught on to it. This is the deck. Nah. But the past did pop up. So something in the past definitely happened. Y'all could be definitely, what's the word I'm thinking about? It's like y'all could be definitely contemplating. Y'all know how y'all like go back in the past? Like y'all could be in that right now, in that zone. Like, okay, what I'm getting, I'm gonna let y'all know. What triggers do my Leos need to be working on right now? Spirit, show me what triggers do my Leos need to be working on. We got the Knight of Pentacles right here. What triggers do my Leos need to be working on right now? Spirit, show me. What triggers do my Leos need to be working on right now, Spirit? I don't know why I'm picking up on somebody being very stubborn. What triggers do my Leos need to be working on right now, Spirit? Show me. We got the 10. Okay, Spirit. So we got the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the Tower, and the Star. Give me this Knight of Pentacles here. Give me this Knight of Pentacles here. Oh, that came right back out. Give me this 10 of Swords. Yo, I'm hearing what I'm hearing. We got the 2 of Swords with the Proclaimer. Give me this Tower card. The Lovers. The Magician. And why is the Star at the end? 8 of... Why am I picking up? I'm picking up on a lot. First of all, there's something that I want to get off my chest, and I feel like this is definitely going to be coming up. Okay, so there's something that happened to y'all in the past that you could definitely be like daydreaming about, and I feel like that whatever it is something that you are holding on to from the past that you have not yet released, that you just really need to be releasing right now. Whatever that is causing you to feel like your past is still your reality. All right, boom. I'm done with that. Now, anyway, that's what I picked up from the last, and it's just like this is kind of, cause see, this Knight of Pentacles, this is kind of giving me something that you holding back on something, right? With the 4 of Wands and the Crown of Wands, but this could also be you feeling like someone is holding back from you, or like this could be you feeling like something is being held back from you because it isn't moving quick enough, or this is like you actually, because I was hearing stinginess and stubbornness, right? Like you holding back because you feel like something isn't moving in quick enough for you or moving in enough for you. You could be very triggered to being disciplined. Like we got the crown of wands with the full wands. So this is like you like stability, you like to be stable, but at the end of the day, or maybe this is something that triggers you because you could also like to be very it's like free spirited. You could like for to experience change. Sometimes you could be very bored with like the same day-to-day activities, like how you say that thing, like a same daily routine is what I want to say. It's like your daily routine that could be something that triggers you because it's like you don't want to have the same type of routine. You want to do things differently, but it's also like I'm hearing and picking up on something that's also like you want to do things efficiently as well. But the thing about this is it's like it's like I'm that commercial. It's my money and I need it now. It's like you don't want to have to. I don't know who I'm talking to, but this is like someone who feels like they don't really necessarily have to work for something, or they don't want to feel like they have to work hard for something because it's like it's my money and I need it now. This crown of wands, it's like, I'm this, like I'm in this energy. Like I am the crown of wands. I'm the king. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so you should treat me as such. That's like and I ain't even saying this because I can't hear somebody like, girl, don't say that just because I'm a Leo. But no, like that's really the energy that I'm picking up on. Is like, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. So you could definitely feel like, you don't like doing things that are, beneath you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Because I can agree with that. Like, I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like doing shit that I feel like is beneath me either because it's just like, why bother? Anywho, on to the next. So we got this 10 of Swords here with the Proclaimer and the 2 of Swords. The thing about this is y'all could be triggered by, I don't know why I just heard like disapproval. From whom? The thing about this, I don't know why, but I'm also hearing like rejection as protection. You could be triggered by certain people rejecting you, or maybe like even if this is okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing like y'all are very it's like you really love or appreciate loyalty. Like that really means a lot to you. You know what I'm saying? So when someone betrays you, that shit triggers the fuck out of you. Like when someone lies to you, like that shit triggers it because it's like, it's especially if you didn't see it coming or if you didn't expect this person to trigger you. But the thing is, I feel like not trigger you, to betray you. The thing is, when people betray you, like it's something that you learn from them, and I feel like the lesson that you learn from them is also very triggering for you as well, because it kind of teaches you not to keep so many like certain people like that, or not to keep so many people as close to you. It's also like I don't know why I'm picking up on, like, it's also like a pattern. It's like the same type of people, right? Or it's like they all feel or fall into like this same type of category when it comes to these type of people. I'm picking up on people who like to use you for like, I just heard like your matters, but what does that even mean? Like this could be people who like to pretend that you actually matter to them only for them to use you for your energy. And I'm also hearing like for your grace. I don't know. I feel like I'm just talking so bad. I also just heard like people who try to shut you down. Yeah, it's like people could like betray you, and then even if this is like you betraying yourself, it's like they expect you to like, not you, but I'm saying like you could definitely be like the person who betrays you as well. I mean, we all betray ourselves, especially when we end up being betrayed by other people because we don't listen to something that we ignore, especially when you realize that you ignored something about somebody, or it's something that you just didn't want to see about these people who like betrayed you. And I feel like they still expect you to like forgive them. The crazy thing about this is it's like you still learn lessons from these people, or maybe it's like you're actually needing to learn certain lessons about like really like about what you've been ignoring of these people, or what you were ignoring, like how you were ignoring yourself, right? We got this Tower card. This Tower card is with the Lovers and the Magician. This is like major changes taking place, right? This is given like you don't like that rug being pulled from under you. But the thing about this is, excuse me, With the magician and the lovers. I was about to say the two. I don't even know what I was about to say. I was about to say two of wands, I think. With the magician and the lovers card, yeah, this is about the rug being pulled from under you, because this actually changes your direction, your decision making. Yeah, that's why I said the two of wands, because it was I got you. Thank you, spirit. It changes your direction, right? I feel like this is kind of given like your entire life, your path, like your purpose, right? Like you could be going like or doing something, but like you have something that just changes suddenly. And it's like so unexpectedly. But the thing is, it changes your whole perspective about this thing. And it doesn't necessarily change your perspective. It's like it pulls the rug from under you and shows you what you've been ignoring about the situation. Again, I feel like that's a pattern that we're going to be going through about you guys ignoring either yourself, your higher self, or this could very well be your shadow self, about you ignoring yourself, right? And so this is like something that you have been like sweeping under the rug when it comes to your life purpose, whether this is you like living for other people or just you not really fulfilling yourself, following your dreams with this big Neptune card right here. You know what I'm saying? And feeling like maybe if you just do this for right now, that it's like, you know, you'll get there later. But I feel like this is you putting something off, right? With this magician card and the lovers, this is about things actually coming into balance for you. But I feel like you don't like the way that things have to fall out or like, you know, be destroyed in order for certain things to, like, in order for everything to just come back together for you. Like that triggers you. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand that. That would trigger the fuck out of me too, because it's like, it's almost like every time you're about to come up or like every time you need to realize or like change course, change directions in your life, it's like something has to be destroyed. Something has to be broken. It's for you. It's ultimately for your breakthrough. But I feel you. If that would trigger me too. Cause why we gotta like 1717, like why we gotta do it like that, spirit? Like y'all just couldn't tell me this. The thing is, like usually when something like this happens, spirit already was communicating to you. You just weren't listening. So we got this star card here, along with the Keeper of Coins and the Eight of Swords. The thing about this is y'all have, it's like you're triggered. You could, who am I talking to? Because I don't believe, I don't believe this. Somebody could be triggered by actually being in the spotlight, or this is something like, you could either be triggered by being in the spotlight, crying in front of people, or just crying in period, like having to be vulnerable, right? With this star card. But this is definitely given like, I don't know why I'm picking up on like someone actually crying in front of other people, like being the center of attention, but also it's like you're being vulnerable and you're being placed in a vulnerable situation or a vulnerable state while all eyes are on you, while being the center of attention. That could trigger you. But I feel like a lot of y'all have like, it's like different thoughts when it comes to being in the spotlight. Somebody could actually just not like being in the spotlight. This could also be you learning how to manage your healing or learning how to like focus on healing yourself, healing your emotions. Somebody could be triggered by their own emotions, the very intense emotions that you feel that could really trigger you. Or even if you're just surrounded by people who are intensely emotional, like that could just be something that like offsets you emotionally as well, which, you know, is also a trigger. But I definitely see like you guys with the Eight of Swords and the Keeper of Coins, it's like you kind of put yourself in this mind state to where it's like you overthink certain things when people are either watching you or why they're watching you. 1919, which is 10 and 10. I feel like you kind of you guys like overanalyze certain things when I feel like there's not necessarily a need to be something that's overanalyzed. Um, and I don't know why, but I'm picking up on like a mother figure with this Keeper of Coins here. That could be like someone who influenced you or who like made you feel as if you had to like second guess yourself, because that's what I'm picking up on, like you second guessing yourself. Maybe you could feel like you're not necessarily enough to be in the spotlight or to be doing something. So I feel like, I don't know, like, because if you are someone who is in the spotlight and you don't like it, it definitely could be because you don't feel as if you're enough. You don't feel adequate enough, and I don't feel like it's like you don't feel worthy enough to be like in the spotlight, to be the center of attention, and that could have you feeling a bit worried, hyper focused on like how other people could think about you. 2021, 2022, something could have happened in those past 2 years that could have made you start doubting yourself, or just like putting you in this state where you just feel as if like this is not something that you want anymore. And I don't know why I'm hearing fame. So who is this? Because I said this in Aries reading too. Who is this? Like, who are you? Like, it's something like, I don't know if you guys are in the spotlight where you are famous, or if that's something that you want, but you're also afraid to be famous because you're afraid of what comes with it. What's that song? Because I'm just hearing, I just want the money, I don't want the fame. But I know that song goes nothing like that. I know it goes absolutely nothing like that. But I know it's a song by Migos that definitely speaks on that. So anyway, let's get to the second question, y'all, because y'all know I ain't trying to be like this, like here. We ain't trying to be here all day out this biz naive. Now are we? Now we not. What's the next question? What is Leo's current relationship with their shadow? Spirit, show me Leo's current relationship with their shadow. What's Leo's current relationship with their shadow? Spirit, show me Leo's current relationship with their shadow. Leo's current relationship with their shadow. We got this King of Swords. Okay. What's Leo's current relationship with their shadow? Spirit, show me what's Leo's current relationship with their shadow. We got this Eight of Cups. What's Leo's current relationship with their shadow? Spirit, show me the World at the end. The Six of Wands. Okay, so why this King of Swords? What's Guan? Give me some more on this King of Swords. Okay, let me shuffle real quick. They like shuffle. All right, give me more. Like, show me, clarify these cards for me, Spirit. Show me more on this King of Swords. Give me more on this King of Swords. I don't know why I'm here like the big dog. Give me the Eight of Cups. Why the Eight of Cups? The Keeper of Vessels with the Ten of Vessels. Show me the Six of Wands, Spirit. Okay, let's try it again because that didn't come out how I needed to. Show me the Six of Wands, Spirit. The Champion of Swords with the Eight of Coins. And show me the World card. King of Coins. The Star. I'm really picking up on somebody wants some type of attention at this point, okay? Let me get a sip. My throat, like I've been drinking water, my throat's still dry. Like, we got the King of Swords, the Sun, which is big Leo energy here, and the Three of Wands, the Three of Swords. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry, but that's my mistake. I'm not a sorry person. I'm very, beautiful. All right, they ain't got nothing to do with it. But never mind, we'll get to it later. Now, if y'all are new to my channel and y'all are watching, make sure you like this video and hit that subscribe button, honey. Don't be out here playing with yourself in these streets, especially if you just like, she is so beautiful. Thank you. Y'all probably like, is she a Leo? No, girl. No. It's like, no, let me stop. Anyway, I know you're like, girl, don't do that. Anyway, though, all right, so back to the message. So we got this King of Swords here, right? I don't know why. It's something about y'all standing very firmly, like the relationship. I don't know if this is you or if this is your shadow, but it's just like this is the King of Swords is very wise, right? So I feel like your shadow could definitely be your wise counsel. To a certain extent, or maybe it's like you could have been, or maybe this was like you knowing how to actually like build this relationship with your shadow. You were like in this phase to where you were actually learning about building a relationship, like strengthening your relationship with your shadow. And I feel like you guys could have definitely studied a lot. Look at all these swords behind him. Or maybe it's like you've gained a lot of experience within this, because the King of Swords also, he knows, but he also acts on his knowledge. He applies his knowledge. All right, he's not just somebody who knows or just talks the talks. The King of Swords walks the walks as well. All right, honey, like, don't be playing out here with these streets. And I feel like this is like someone with the expertise right here. Okay, you got a lot of knowledge within your shadow. Okay, like, can't nobody play. Okay, the thing about this with the Sun and the Three of Swords, it's like that's really it. It's like you're aware. Someone is very aware of their shadow, or maybe it's like you're aware of the relationship that you have with your shadow. You're very aware of the pain that you have went through, what has caused you certain pains. And I feel like you're also very aware that you have been holding on to certain pains that you could have left behind, that you could have moved on from. It's like you're very aware of the certain pains that you are still attaching yourself to, and I'm here like victimizing yourself towards. But the thing is, I feel like the thing is, like, if you're aware, like, I'm curious, like, why aren't you moving? You know, like, I feel like you're aware that you actually can move on, but there's something there that you just still continue. It's like you go back and you look at this, and I don't know if this is so you can like heal more, or if you feel like you need to heal more, or if it's just like part of you or part of your story. Like, this is something that I feel like you kind of want to make a part of you. It's like putting a picture on the wall that's like representing like the pain that you've experienced with certain people, certain relationships, like that, those heartbreaks. It's like you're aware of all of these, and I feel like you're aware of all of the pain that it's caused you. And maybe you just like to go back and look at the certain pains that you've experienced, just to, like, I don't know, like, who I'm speaking to, but I get you. Like, it's like you like to go back and look at like the pain that you've experienced. You like to go back and feel that pain. Like, it's like you place yourself back in that same situation, that same block, you play it over just to feel it happen to you again. And I feel like this, to you, you feel like you're learning more about yourself, or like you're strengthening your emotional what's the word? It's like you're strengthening the way that you manage your emotions. But is it though? Like, because, like, you remember when I said, like, you know, the reality versus your illusions, 2727. I don't know if I said it, but 1919 pulled up as well. 433, that's what, 6, that's 10. That's 10 and 10. Yeah, okay, cool. I said that. Perfect time. But it's like, you remember I was saying, like, you know, dreams versus reality. So I was going to say that because that kind of came to me as well. Like, your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and your illusion. So if this is you and you're continuously playing back certain things that you've experienced, even if this is like you want to like face it and heal it, like if this is your form, your way of facing it and healing it, healing yourself or healing from these certain circumstances, there has to be a balance. Like, you, and I know this ain't advice yet, but don't do yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that alone could put you into a low space to where you just feel like that's all you experience. And not only that, sometimes that attracts all you experience. So let's get to the next, shall we? So we got this 8 of Cups here. This actually could have been something that you used to do. Now that I think about it, I'm just looking at the position that it was in, right? So we got this 8 of Cups right here. This is you learning how to leave. Oh, I love this. Okay, so the 8 of Cups here is definitely about you. This is really giving a different message, but also same, because how I'm seeing is like you're looking at what you need to let go and leave behind. Like, you're evaluating this because it's like you're realizing this Keeper of Vessels with the 10 of Vessels. It's like you're now realizing what actually makes you happy. So this, with the 8 of Cups here, this is like you're learning how to look at certain things that you know no longer plays a valuable, it no longer serves a valuable role in your life, or it no longer plays a part of value in your life that actually contributes to your growth, your healing, and your path, your happiness, you know what I'm saying? Your enlightenment, your empowerment. So this is you actually looking down, like trying to figure out what you need to be leaving behind, what's not working anymore. You got to leave it out, because it's like there are certain things that you are realizing that's causing it's like it's placing a black um cloud, a fog over you, and it's causing you to be in a lower energy. And it's like, by you doing your work with your shadow, I feel like your shadow is actually helping you leave certain things and certain people behind that you no longer resonate with. Because and I don't know why, but like as I'm reading this, it's like your shadow also could be the one, the dark halo over your head, but your shadow is helping you make decisions on leaving out certain things that actually hold you down. Because your shadow, like regardless of whether you like think it or not, it's like in this reading, like how I'm picking up on your shadow's energy, is like your shadow actually wants you to be happy and follow your dreams. Like your shadow is what is guiding you to your dreams and wanting you to leave everything behind that isn't like contributing to you getting to where you want to be, you know? And I feel like if you got, because I'm hearing sacrifice, and like if you were sacrificing your happiness and your dreams for something, that's what your shadow is actually guiding you to be leaving behind. Because your shadow knows that there's something so much greater on the other side that you've been allowing like to just hold you back. Walk through, honey, walk through. All right. We got this Six of Wands right here, along with the Eight of Coins and the Champion of Swords. So with the Six of Wands, I'm definitely I'm picking up on like a celebration. Like that's something that you guys, I don't know if you're like being celebrated, or if this is like something that you and your shadow do together. Like, you shadow break. You celebrate. It's like a celebration between like the integration, a celebration for the integration between you and your shadow. Like all of the work that you've actually been putting in. Yeah. All of the work that you've actually been putting in with you and your shadow, as well as like this is like some type of communication. This is like you communicating with your shadow, or like the communication between you and your shadow, learning more about one another and actually being very integrational. I don't know if I made that up or what. Integrational when it comes to you and your shadow, like working together with each other. It's like you're going to be celebrating each other with all of the work. Like this is like a celebration for the shadow work that you've been doing, accomplishing, as well as achieving. And I also feel like this celebration is going to come after you realize just how much work you've actually been doing. Okay, because you could be doing things like unknowingly, but I feel like you're going to realize it when it's like it's something that's going to happen. Maybe it happens through a form of communication, whether it's like you speaking to someone or having to say something to someone, or yeah, this is like a form of communication that comes up. But this communication is like when you communicate, you're going to realize how much you've grown, how much you've elevated, and that's what's going to show you that you have truly surpassed what you realize. Like you have, like it's not going to come up as pride, but it's or like egotistical, but it's actually going to come up as some form of growth that's going to show you like the work that you've been doing has actually been working for you. So here we are with this World card right here. This is really giving accomplishing, okay? The World card with the Crown of Coins and the star here. Like I said, I definitely said somebody likes attention. I was saying that it's like you like to be in the spotlight, or maybe it's like your shadow is trying to guide you into being in the spotlight, and that's what you need to be doing. I don't know why I feel like it's like your shadow is like wanting you to like, I don't know if this is like going for your dreams or following your dreams or something like that, but they're really pushing you towards it. And I feel like there's something that while you are being pushed towards it, it's like they're really, okay, thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, Shadow, as well. Your shadow is pushing you towards healing those wounds that it's like healing the wounds that are blocking you from actually fulfilling your dreams. That's deep. That's strong. I love that. Thank you so much, Spirit. From actually walking on your path, because I'm telling you, it's like your shadow is really trying to guide you there, right? It's like your shadow really knows what you want to do, what you want to fulfill, because your shadow is essentially you. But I feel like it's like you could be like someone who it's kind of like you kind of try to protect yourself by not going so far, but that's where your shadow wants to take you though. Like you need to go as far, like as far as you can go, like reaching the stars, honey. Like, and you really, I feel like your shadow is also pushing you to realize who you are, like the energy that you actually encompass, especially if this is someone who feels small, like you don't feel complete. Yeah, with this crown of coins, it's like this is time for you to recognize who you are. Like you're very abundant, honey. And I feel like not only like, it's like, of course, like the money doesn't necessarily matter, but it's just like, I don't know, I'm hearing like cake bake, I don't know, like, and create. But let me tell you something, like, y'all could be a baker, or like y'all could bake cakes or something like that, cake maker. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. This could definitely be like your goals, your career goals, or maybe it's like a business, a company that you own or something like that, that you aren't really pushing so hard on, or pushing yourself on. That's what your shadow trying to get you to do, babes. Babes. I say it like that because I don't even say that word, but I'm hearing it. It's like, that's what your shadow trying to get you to do, babes. Like they say it like that. Probably not exactly like that, but I'm just like, babes. I don't say that word. So whoever I'm talking to, who talks to you like that. That's just on period. Or maybe you talk like that and I'm just, talking to you how you talk to you. But yeah, this is about you needing to eat, like not eat, but like bite what's holding you back. Like, because I feel like I said, like you being pushed to literally, and it's really just like your shadow is pushing you to step over these things that are like holding you back. These fears, these doubts, these worries. I'm hearing resentments as well. So that's actually pretty good. I feel like that's pretty deep, if you ask me. What we got next? I don't know why I'm looking at the deck. Like, what are they gonna do? What messages does Leo shadow have for them? Show me, Spirit. What messages does Leo shadow have for them, Spirit? Show me. What messages does Leo shadow have for them, Spirit? Show me. What messages does Leo shadow have for them, Spirit? Show me. We got the Queen of Cups. The Page of Cups. The Hierophant. The Three of Cups. That has been coming out for the longest. Give me this Queen of Cups. Why the Queen of Cups? Yeah. Yo, I said that. Give me this Page of Cups. Give me this Hierophant. Give me this Three of Cups. I love that. I love the message that's coming out. It's kind of like your shadow's like, I don't even know if I said like your teacher or something. All right, it's about to be channeled, so here we go. You are a very nurturing person. You've always been kind. You always have been very nice, emotional. The thing about it is, you have felt as if your emotions haven't really taken you as far as you wanted them to. First of all, look at you. Look at who you are. You are a queen. You are a king. You are royalty. Your head wears the crown. But you have to recognize that. You have to feel like you are as such as well, as you resemble this. Like, you have to feel like royalty, even though you look the part. Like, you got to play the part too. You have to feel the part and play the part. There needs to be a balance when it comes to you being given things as well as taking things. Don't just continue giving to people who feel like they are going to hurt you. Don't continue giving your energy to situations that are not pouring back into you, things and situations that are not profitable, that are not of value to you, that are broken. Stop investing into things that are broken. They are not fixing the issue. These are things that are not giving back to you. You need to pay attention to what you're investing your energy into, your time into, as well as your resources. Because certain things that you are investing into are not, they're not compensating. They're not compensating you what you have been giving to them. Don't invest everything all in one thing. You don't have to invest all in one thing. You don't have to just do all one. You don't have to just do only one thing. You could do what you really want. And it's up to you. It's like it's time for you to change course and actually step into your destiny, walk the path that you are actually meant to be walked on, and stop trying to please everyone. You cannot make everybody happy. You cannot make everybody happy. It's time for you to do things your way, the way that makes the most sense to you. And if you don't decide to do it, the universe is actually going to step in and help you do it for you. This is something that you feel as if isn't acceptable or isn't liked because it's something that briefly changes, but it's what you need. You need to change. There are certain things about you that needs to be changed. You are very naive when it comes to certain people. There's a lot of people who you let get the best of you. And it's just because you are very sensitive, your energy, your emotions, you're very vulnerable. And it's actually okay to be very vulnerable, but it's also okay to be courageous as well. Your courageousness is what's going to push you forward and farther. You're not as small as you think you are or as you feel that you are. You exude royalty, and you need to realize that. You need to see yourself as something bigger than what you think you are. It's time for you to see yourself as someone or something bigger than you think you are and move accordingly. Of course, challenges are going to come through. Changes are going to take place. People are going to try to tell you that you are something that you're not, but it's up to you to move through them, to move past them, and not allow these certain people to take you down, to try to drag you down with them. Because when people try to mock you, to criticize you and judge you, they're already lower than where you are. They're just trying to bring you lower with them. Don't allow them to pull you lower with them. You are bigger, you are taller than you think you are. But you have to see that for yourself. It's time for you to start imagining and feeling these feelings that you want to feel. Happiness, love, courage. It's time for you to feel these feelings, ambitiousness, determination. Start feeling these feelings and imagine yourself to be courageous, to be fearless, and be very tempered when it comes to your energy, because certain people do want to come and trigger you and make you feel small. But it's up to you to whether you want to, it's up to you to decide whether you want to give them that energy or not. It's like we can be big, we could play big, or we could play small. And certain people that call for you to bring your energy to, that actually call for you to let me out and roar and lash out at them, they're not worth my time. They're not worth your time or energy either. There are major lessons that you are going to be learning, especially when it comes to people, whether they are worth your energy or not. You have to learn how to control your energy, to control your anger, to control your power, to control your feelings and emotions when it comes to certain people, when it comes to certain things, when it comes to feeling pain. Because once you learn how to tame yourself and become very stable, to become very centered within yourself, that's actually the key to you growing and moving on from all of these past pains that has been ongoing in your life and taking place in your life. You have to be able to move through that. You have to be able to allow people to come in, trigger you, try to trigger you, and continue moving forward by realizing that they're only trying to trigger you to get a reaction out of you. Okay, y'all, give me a second. 444 and 4422 pulled up, but hold on real quick. You have to be able to learn about what people are trying to do to you when they're doing it. What has your pain been teaching you? That's what you're needing to be asking yourself. What are these people trying to teach you? Start changing your perspective when certain situations happen to you, to change the way that you respond to them as well. Change the way that you respond to your pain, the way that you see pain, the way that you view pain, in order for you to change the way that you're going to be responding to them. Allow yourself to be in control of both of us. We both have to have a balance within us, but this is also about us both learning how to celebrate with one another, accomplishing things together with one another, applying everything that you've learned with us being together, instead of holding on to information and not using it. By you holding on to certain information and not using it, that is what is holding a lot of your things, your successes, your seeds hostage. It's what's holding a lot of things back from moving forward. Because there are certain things, there is something else that you actually need to be learning about me, about you, about how we both infuse together to create something even better. Our integration, our power within, as well as your power. This is about you exuding us both in a balanced manner, while also learning when and when not to let out your beast. When and when not to allow your fears to control you. When and when not to allow other people to control you. Other people's projections onto you. This is about you controlling yourself, your anger, your doubts, your fears. And stop overgiving to situations that could never even give you the bare minimum. Questions for Leos to ask themselves or journal on, Spirit. Questions for Leos to ask themselves or journal on. We got the High Priestess here. What has your intuition been telling you? What has your intuition been telling you? What has your shadow been telling you? Questions for Leos to ask themselves or journal on, Spirit. We got the High Priestess. We got the Queen of Wands with the Four of Wands here. Okay. We got the Six of Pentacles. The Moon. Let me get why the High Priestess, when she chucking them deuces too. What is the Queen of Wands, and why the Queen of Wands and Four of Wands? We got the Moon card with the Ace of Swords. What's the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant? All of this Neptune energy finally coming out at the end. It's something about you not seeing something clearly. Yourself. Wow. Well, give me this Moon card. I said the Hierophant. I meant the Six of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. Can I do that part over? Let me do that part over. I'm going to shuffle. If it comes out again, then cool. But let me do that over, because I definitely said the Hierophant. I feel like that's what I said anyway. Why the Six of Pentacles? The Two of Coins and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, okay. I mean, it kind of, the message, I don't know what the other card was, but I feel like it kind of came out again. All right, so we got the High Priestess right here with the Keeper of Coins and the future. What is your intuition telling you about, and how are things, it's like, what is your intuition trying to tell you about your future? What is your intuition trying to tell you about yourself? This is also about how you have been currently feeling about yourself as well. What what hidden secret? It's not. It's like something that you're keeping very secret about yourself that you need to be exploring. How could you go deeper into exploring yourself more? And what parts of yourself do you actually need to be exploring deeper into as well? Um, because this is about you. Like, how could you solidify the knowledge within yourself? How could you solidify the knowledge that you have on yourself as well as your shadow self as well, your soul? And this is like, how could you gain, like, what knowledge do you need, what information do you need to know about yourself, about your shadow self, in order to solidify your future? Okay, because it's like, what exactly is your future? Like, what is calling you from your future? Like, what is your future self calling for you to do right now? Your future shadow self, how do those people look? What does your future self look like? How does she act? How does she feel? Your ideal future person, like the person who's accomplished everything that you already want to accomplish. What does she or he look like? What does, like, how is her or his relationship with their shadow, his or her shadow? What does your shadow look like futuristically? What are they doing? Like, how do they feel? What do they smell like? Like, I don't know, what energy they exude? Because that's what you need to be going into right now, like really focusing on your future, solidifying your future self into yourself. Can you integrate that within yourself? Can you integrate that within yourself? We got this Queen of Wands with the Four of Wands right here. It's something about what exactly, because this is like, how could you feel more stable within your own body? Yeah, and see yourself differently. It's like you need to learn how to see yourself as who you really are. This is really giving like standing in the mirror. How could you build confidence within yourself? A solid confidence, stable confidence, like like security, self-confidence. Yeah, that's really it. What are your greatest insecurities about yourself, though? This could be like a body insecurity that you feel about yourself. Why do you continue to hide yourself from others? What parts of you, what parts of yourself are you hiding from others that you are afraid of revealing to others? And how do you see yourself as this person? Why do you hide this part of yourself from others? What are you afraid of others seeing about you or judging you of? Because here we are with this illusions versus truth versus reality right here. I mean, dreams versus reality, illusions. What parts of yourself are you seeing as an illusion that isn't truth? Do you know? Are you aware of these parts that you are seeing about yourself, but are you aware that these are illusions and not truth? What are your truths? What are your illusions? What parts of you are you ashamed of? I feel like those are actually your illusions. This is also like, what dreams are you ashamed of as well? What dreams are you actually a bit confused about following, or a bit confused about going towards because you don't know where to go or how to get there? What have your dreams been telling you? Six of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. What have you been trying to keep balanced, to keep afloat, and how can you move on from this? Why? What is keeping you from moving on from this situation? Because it's something that you're trying to continue balancing out. Who are you being over considerate for? What or who are you over pouring into that is actually keeping you a bit imbalanced? Who are you giving more to, and how are you giving more instead of being equal, instead of having an equal give and take? Oversharing with. What are you oversharing or undersharing? What are you overgiving or undergiving? Where? In what areas of your life? What are you paying more attention to, and what is being ignored in the process of it? And why? What are you not being considerate of when it comes to yourself? when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to being balanced? What do you need to move on from? What do you need to move forward from quickly? I just heard Spirit saying, what are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? But it's like, what are you expecting out of overgiving? What is it that you're expecting out of overgiving, overcompensating your own self? What are you expecting out of it? What are you expecting to get out of that? Is it praise, judgment, good judgment, high respects, gifts, blessings? Like, what are you expecting out of this? What are you expecting from it? We got this moon card again with this Apprentice of Wands and the Three of Vessels. This is definitely about what are you not seeing as clear as you actually can be seeing clear? What are you separating that you could actually be putting together to form one whole picture? What are you separating into separate things, three separate pieces that you could actually be placing together, combining to form one whole picture that's actually going to show you the truth of everything? What dreams are you needing to actually put your attention into 1111 so that you can actually tap more into your own creativity, your own passions, your own love, the things that you actually have love for and actually nurture? What are you admiring or wanting to admire that you just need to actually be engulfing yourself into? What are you trying to go towards? What are you trying to go towards? Is this something new that you're wanting to do? Or what is this? It's like, what are you trying to do, but you feel like you're not ready to do? And how could you put this, like, put step forward into this? What are you waiting for? Like, what news are you waiting for? Or what news are you expecting? What news do you need? It's like, what type of permission are you waiting for in order for you to actually go after what you want? What permission are you waiting for to go after what you really want? Who are you waiting to give you this permission? All right, final question here. I keep looking at the deck like the deck is about to show me something. How can Leos work more with their shadow spirit? Show me. How can Leos work more with their shadow self spirit? Show me. How can Leos work more with their shadow self? Show me. How can Leos work more with their shadow self? We got the Page of Wands. Your inner child. What inner child? What things that you want to do as a child that you need to actually be bringing back to surface? That's it. Six of Pentacles. I mean, we got the Four of Cups, the Magician, the Justice. Tap into your inner child for sure. The things that you were once passionate about and actually doing those things that you used to do as a child, or maybe like just being a child, being childlike, tapping into that inner child energy, having more fun with yourself, being more courageous. And it's like seeing the innocence into life, seeing yourself as someone innocent instead of seeing yourself as someone who like is an attention seeker, or someone who is, like, who thinks they're all that. Whatever judgments that people are placing onto you, it's like, remove those judgments and start really tapping into your inner child and doing things that you really enjoy doing without thinking about what anybody else thinks. Like, you have to take away the judgments and like take away that look, or it's like that anxiety or worry of what anybody else has to say. Clarify this page of wands for me, spirit. Yeah, with the full card with the two. Clarify this 4 cups for me, spirit. Clarify this magician for me, spirit. Clarify this justice for me, spirit. Big balance. Yeah. Like I was saying, like doing things from your heart, from an innocent standpoint. When you do things from an innocent standpoint, from your heart, it's pure. Okay, so this is like really doing things that are very pure, taking away like your expectations. Okay, removing your expectations from anything, just doing things because you want to do them, not focused on the outcome of the situation, doing things because you really want to do them, not worried about what anybody has to say. With this Fool card, with the Two of Wands, this is about you moving when you want to, making the decisions, actually doing what you want to do. This could definitely be you planning out things, but this is like you really making balanced decisions, doing things. Like this is about like excitement, putting your plans into action, moving forward from what anybody else has to say, creating something out of nothing. This is also about traveling more. Maybe you want to travel the world, or maybe you want to move somewhere. This is also about you moving away from certain people who try to keep you low, who try to keep you small. We got this 4 of Cups here. 4 of Cups is definitely about ignoring outside influences, but this is also about you taking inventory on the things that you actually are ignoring. Okay, this is about you ignoring what happened in the past and being open to new things that are more exciting, and realizing that the things that have happened in the past are no longer here. So this is about you actually, like, it's like you closing the door of the past. It's like as soon as you close the door, everything else, that at the door where everything was actually black and white, everything else turns into color on the other side. The Chariot and the Crown of Wands is about you being very ambitious. This is high energy, being exciting, and actually, like, this is about you putting forward movement into your life, moving on from the past. 1717, this is about you speaking life in your life, speaking what you actually want to happen in your life. Like I was saying, like, this is about you speaking creations within your life, and not necessarily speaking about what happened in the past. It's about you speaking on the things that you actually want to see growing in your life, learning how to manifest certain things that you want to see happening within your life, but also learning how to be very balanced, and learning how to have a balance when it comes to duality. Okay, but also realizing how to positively and negatively charge your words, and what positively and negatively charges your words. And whenever you do that, it's like, how does that affect you? It's like you really gaining a realization on which way do you really want to be? Which side of the line are you actually going to stand on when it comes to you speaking positively about your life, speaking negatively about your life, being very receptive or being very closed off? Like, what do you want to do? This is the energy. It's like you have to realize that you have the energy to manifest exactly whatever you really want to manifest. And you need to take control over that power, honey. It's time for you to take your power back, Leo. Don't be playing with yourself out here in these streets, and don't let people play with you either. Period. We got the Magician here. The big magician, he's pulling a rabbit out his hat. This is a time for you to do some tricks, honey. Do some motherfucking tricks, honey. You got the magic, honey. You got the magic. You got all the tools. This is about you using what you got to make it work, honey. To make whatever you need work, being very grateful, honey, and overcoming these obstacles. Realize this is like you knowing that you're going to overcome obstacles, knowing that you actually are going, not only are you going to overcome them, but it's like you're not going to overcome them alone. You're actually going to be receiving help. You're going to be receiving help from the universe. The universe is actually going to be giving you everything that you've ever been needing. When you decide to work with your shadow, I feel like you're going to be realizing how much you and your shadow contribute different things, but they all are necessary to your growth and to you moving on and overcoming certain things. It's like you both play a certain part within each other's lives, or it's like you both contribute certain things that you will need on this physical 3D realm right now that you're going to be realizing, and that's what you're needing to realize. Like, you got all the tools. So this is like you using everything that your shadow has. Your shadow, don't think that just because you are acting out of your shadows, acting out of shadow, or you're allowing your shadow to like be acting out or like influencing your decisions, that you are being negative or bad, because they all play a part. Every bowl has a gift in it. Every bowl has a gift in it, and every bowl serves its purpose. So this is about you realizing that every emotion that you have serves its purpose as well. Learning how to use these emotions to actually amplify and manifest things to come to you and with you. This is about you learning how to manage your energy, learning how to be an alchemist, okay? Learning how to manipulate certain energies, negative and positive, dark and light energies. This could be you even dipping and dabbing into a little dark arts, honey. Like, you know, if you know, like, if this is something you were thinking about doing, and you know, honey. But this is about that's what this is about. You dibbing and dabbing, honey, into dark arts, into manipulation, but not manipulating people, manipulating energy, learning how to use that energy, conserve that energy, okay? Because that's what that's really kind of, you know, what shadow work is also about, as well as magic. This is also going to help you become a better magician, a better practitioner, if this is something that you guys are working with. We got justice here, honey. Balance, temperance, the 7 of coins, balance. I don't know why, but I'm really picking up on learning how to be still. This is like learning how to be still in the midst of certain things occurring. But the stillness is like you're being still because you are learning how to balance, like I was saying, manipulating and maneuver with these energies, honey. Learning how to be still when certain things, it's like holding on to things, or holding off from doing certain things, like just waiting, reflecting, holding. It's like, I don't know why, but it's like I'm seeing someone with like a hand dark energy, hand of light energy, and it's like you're holding on to it. So this is about you learning how to be in certain energies, like exuding certain energies, holding on to certain energies, but not really allowing them to affect you. This is kind of giving like observing without absorbing the energies, but it's like you're learning how to hold on to the energies, because when you learn how to hold on to certain energies, you attract them to you, but it's like you also learn how to maneuver them, how to transmute these energies, how to be able to, like if you got dark in this hand, light in this hand, you can transmute this into light as well, combine them. Vice versa, dark in this hand, light in this hand, this is now dark. You combine them and use them for something to actually help you grow. So this is really about you learning how to manipulate and maneuver through these energies, and learning how to create a balance, and learning that everything is a balance, honey. It's not just, you all light. Nah, you light and dark. It's not just you all dark either. You're light and dark. Everything ain't about pain. Everything ain't about gain. But that's why it's really, I don't know somebody religious, and I'm about to say religiously, but this is why it's really about you learning how to be on both sides, honey. You got to be on both sides of the line. You have to learn how to be on both sides of the line, going into both worlds. That's what's going to help you strengthen your relationship with your shadow. Now, let's get into these chakra cards, shall we? And end this thing on off here. I always say we got 5 questions, and then I'm just like, I'm ending it off with the chakra cards. All right, Spirit, show me what exactly what chakras do my Leos need to work with to help them with their shadow. You know what chakras do my Leos need to work with right now, Spirit? Show me. What chakras do my Leos need to be working with right now, Spirit? Show me. What chakras do my Leos need to be working with right now, Spirit? Show me. We got root chakra, home, shelter, safety, nurturing, crown chakra, okay? Just crown chakra. Number 4, number 43. What chakra do my Leos need to be working with right now, Spirit? Show me Show me, which chakras do my Leos need to be working with right now? What chakras do my Leos need to be working with right now, Spirit? Show me, which chakras do my Leos... What chakras do my Leos need to be working with right now, Spirit? Show me. What chakras do my Leos need to be working with right now, Spirit? Show me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That ain't it. What chakras do my Leos need to be working with right now? Chakras do my Leos need to be working with right now? Give me one more. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we got creativity and communication. 2 throat chakras. That's why I'm like, and then at the end we got self-expression. So, okay. Boom. So we have home here. This is shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. This is actually crazy. I was really thinking that solar plexus was going to be popping out, but it makes sense that home is popping out because it all starts at home. Like I was saying, something about the past was coming up, and I feel like this could be really what's the root. I guess this is the root. This is the root of feeling insecure within yourself because you don't really feel safe within yourself because you never really felt safe at home. So, or maybe you did. I don't know. Like I'm speaking on what I'm picking up on. It's like you never really felt like you had safety. Like you were never nurtured or never in a safe environment enough to really feel supported. So this could make you kind of feel unsafe around other people. And that's understandable. Like I can literally, I really get that. That's number 4, home, root chakra. We got number 43, crown chakra. Crown chakra, again, is something where you feel a bit disconnected from yourself. You feel disconnected from the divine. You feel disconnected from the universe. You feel like you don't really, it's like you feel unsupported, unseen, unheard. And it's like you really feel like hopeless, purposeless, like you really have nothing to fulfill. And I feel like that's something that your shadow has been trying to like kick back into you. Or maybe this is like the shadow side of you where you feel like you don't really have nothing to fulfill, but you have been needing to like be kicked back into it. So yeah, that's number 43, which is 7. That is actually your 7th chakra. Root chakra is your 1st chakra. We got your throat chakra here. That is your that's your 5th chakra. I was about to say number 4. This is creativity. 35, that's number 8. Imagination, expression, originality, passion, imagination. First word. You remember we was talking big about Neptune. I feel like this is something, this could definitely be one of your powers, okay? Something that this is a gift that you have, something that you're it's like you can manifest very strongly with that. And I feel like your creativity is actually something that helps you tap into not only your throat chakra, but it's like all of your chakras. This is what helps connect you to yourself more as well as your shadow more. And I feel like this is actually going to help you tap more into energy, like learning how to be in certain energies, exuding, channeling, and just embracing it and that's not what I want to say. I don't want to say embracing. I want to say it's like you're encompassing certain energies. I didn't want to use that either. Exuding certain energies, like really learning how to do that. But it's really giving like channeling. And then we have communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing, connection. Yeah, throat chakra again, 34, number 7. This is about you being like communicating to people and learning how to communicate what you want to people, not being so afraid to communicate certain things, saying what you want, speaking to yourself, even if this is to yourself. This is about how you communicate to yourself, how you communicate to others, learning how to communicate more with your shadow self, and just people in general, because when you learn how to communicate, it's like that's how communication is definitely one of the bases of certain relationships. So when you communicate certain things, it's like you basically get a better understanding, especially when the other person is listening and you know, receptive of what you're communicating. So that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope that this message was able to help exactly who needs it, and I definitely hope it reaches exactly who needs it as well. I definitely hope that this message gave you guys clarity. And, you know, if it didn't, then it didn't. But if it did, honey, comment below. Make sure you like this video. Let me know how it resonated. If you are still here and made it this far, honey, don't be playing with yourself out in the street, especially if you ain't subscribed, especially if you ain't liked. Subscribe to my channel, honey. Like this video. Don't be out here playing in these streets. That's just on period. Let me know if the message resonated with you. Let me know if it didn't resonate with you. Dislike the video if you don't like the video. You ain't gotta hit me with the like, honey. Hit me with the dislike if you really about that life. Like, let me see you. Like, let me know. But I definitely want to know who I've been talking to, though. Like, pull up, hop out. Let me know who I've been talking to. Don't be just out here hiding and stuff. Holla at your girl. Let me know something, honey. If the message didn't resonate with you, holla at me too. Like, let me know. I told y'all I am open to criticisms, judgments, but honey, what I am not open to is attacks, honey. 3033. You send that shit to me, I'm gonna amplify it and send it back expeditiously, honey. Don't be playing with yourself out here in these streets like that, okay? That's just on period. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. Comment below if you feel like the message didn't really resonate with you, but maybe it resonated with a friend, family member, co-worker, baby mama, baby daddy. If your baby mama real, she'll tell you that she love you. Make sure you share this message with them, honey, because sharing is caring. We don't be blocking other people's blessings, because that is exactly how we block ours. And that is on who? Mary had a motherfucking little lamb, honey. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all I have for y'all. Y'all comment below. Make sure you like this video if you would like to see more content as this, honey. 3113. These numbers pulling up. So yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. I either see you either in the comments below or at the next video. Peace.